Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're doing a tool review on the Klein Tools 32-piece hex bit set. This is a knurled one, which refers to the grip that's at the bottom of it that helps you start the fastener. So taking a look at this kit, what I liked about it is it had a lot of different sizes, and no kit seems to have every size. And I'll show you a comparison later in the video of some of my other kits, which ones this has, which ones the others don't. But what I do like is on these kits, it has a little space here that you can add other sockets if you had something that was missing. And so it's just nice to have some storage space. This is called the Mod Box, and so it has a nice carrying case on it, and it stacks. It has a little ruler on the back side too, in case you need that. But I really like how it has the two locking sides here, so you open those up so it's nice and secure. Things aren't going to roll around in it. Now, if you look at all of these sizes, one of the ones that stuck out most to me was the 14mm hex. The reason why is because this is what you use on the crankshaft pulley on the 0304 Cobras. So on the crankshaft pulley, it is really hard to get off, so you want to have something like this that's really strong. So I do like the black. It seems to be more like the impact socket. As far as where these go, it does tell you the size under them. So it's nice that it has the space for them. I kind of wish it would have it on top somewhere too, but I guess you can read it on the socket itself. But I really like the storage on these. That's one of the big things that I wanted when I was buying this, is something that lays it out very clear. The clear case lid is actually nice too, the way that it will go into the toolbox. I love having these cases to take them, but I also love having it in the toolbox like this, where you can open it up and lay everything out and work from your toolbox and know exactly where to put things back. So I really like having that. So back to the 0304 Cobra, here it is installed, and you can see down in the crankshaft, something that's going to be important is how wide this is, so that you can get, a breaker bar on the end of it to break this crank pulley loose. And it is reverse thread. You turn it clockwise actually, but as you see, that fit in there pretty well. Here's a 14mm hex that I've used before, which works great. As you see, it's also deeper than it needs to be, so you have that 1/4 of an inch of space there that you're kind of losing on the back of your socket. But it is good to definitely have more than one of these in case you break one. But I was just happy to see that this one fit pretty well in there. So 14mm, a harder one to find. I don't find it in a lot of kits. Now, what I did here was look at some of these other bits and the sizes that there are. They're really small. So if you look at a smaller kit that you'd go buy in the store, you're not going to get a lot of these. So having that storage bin for any that are missing, I'm just somebody who wants to have everything. So here's what you'd call the knurled end. So where it's cross-hatched here at the bottom, that's meant for helping you put the fasteners in and twist it by hand first. So that's what the knurling refers to when you see on the package that it says that they're knurled sockets. I'm seeing that a lot more on newer sockets that are coming out, and I think that that's a really cool thing to have. It's really nice to be able to spin fasteners in by hand first before you put the socket wrench in them. So I think they did a really good job overall quality on these. They look really good. So this is a pretty complete kit, but you notice a lot of kits are missing at least something. This one jumps from 10 to 12. So here's an 11. And what I like is you have a little place that you can still add some of these bits in. But just as an example, if you go get a regular kit off the shelf, it's not going to have, this 9/32 and then these bigger ones like the 5/8, 11/16 or 3/4. So there's a lot in this kit that smaller kits aren't going to have. And I really like this Craftsman kit. I use it a lot. By comparison, the ones standing up over here are the ones that are in the Craftsman kit, so you can see everything that's flat is something I didn't have. So of course it is good to get different kits for different reasons and keep both of them. You never get rid of one, because sometimes the size will fit better on one brand than another, even though it's the same socket size. So anyway, just kind of shows you what is in the kit and what isn't. And this one also has Torx, and that's a whole different bit set here. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you're like me, I just like to have things organized. I'm trying to do that more and more, and I found the best way is just buying kits that already come with the box that they all go in. Strip clips kind of work, but this is really nice. So check the video description. I have a full playlist of other tool reviews, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.